do we have here?
Welcome to the Cadillac Club.
Say what?
The Cadillac Club.
What you talking about, Willis?
What's really going on?
It's all about the HOA happenings inside a gated community in Las Vegas. The facts, whispers, and venom of it all are right here. Here they are, Amanda Chalai and Rhonda Settles.
Hey girl, hey!
Hey!
What's up?
Not much.
You know what it's time for? Splendid and spectacular.
You know what time it is?
Oh, yeah. Splendid and spectacular scoop. Oh, yeah.
Splendid and spectacular scoop.
Oh, yeah!
Well, we did it.
You did it.
No,
And I'm
we
so
did
proud
it.
of you.
Amanda, we're on the ticket together. Just so everybody knows, Amanda is still in the forefront. She's out front. Feet are in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So we are here to honor you guys, and we just want to say thank you so much. We are just so grateful that you are giving us this opportunity to really make a difference in this once very, very beautiful community.
I totally agree with you. So I am still gonna back Rhonda on our agenda. I will be there holding the board's feet to the fire and working behind the scenes to support Rhonda's and both our agendas.
So we had a lot of supporters, and
A
we
lot,
had
a lot.
a lot of help.
A lot of help, a lot of supporters.
Yeah. And just so you guys know, I know that it wasn't posted yet, but Amanda only needed 6 votes. That's it. 6 votes. And I actually got one more vote than the sitting president.
That was
So
the best.
thank you for the mandate. And that is, so we got 54% of the people that voted for us. And we're going to do our best. We are going to do our best.
We probably would have done better, but unfortunately, and some of you will never know this because they'll never tell you, they did kick out some of the ballots. They kicked out one that was handwritten. They kicked out one because they only put the top of the sheet in. They forgot to put the actual ballot with our names. And they turned 2 people away that night at the board meeting. So there was still a few more that unfortunately we couldn't gather up.
But again, we want to thank you guys, and we're going to do everything that we can to push your agenda forward. One of the things that we have on our agenda is that we want a board that is 100% transparent. We want to locate and cut the fat in the current budget and bring our HOA dues back to a comparable and acceptable level.
So additionally, we need to look at cost cutting. We need to figure out why are we paying so much to the management company when we were in fact told it's all inclusive, but when we go by line and we analyze the checkbook, it is not line by line. We were told that the landscaping company was the cheapest bid, the one that when they went with Park West. When they opened the bids in November, that is not true because we still have all the numbers. So there are some places that we need to cut. We are also absolutely going to try, and this is one of our things, we need to adhere to the governing documents. Those documents are why people buy here. And in order for our HOA to maintain itself and be viable, we need to stick to what people signed on that they agreed to. Embracing owner criticism. I'm going to transfer that one to Rhonda because she's actually sitting on the board now.
Well, you know what? We welcome and embrace owner criticism, suggestions, and ideas. And we would love to initiate a liaison and transparency committee of owners. We welcome and encourage owner discussion on agenda items as they are presented, and we would like to do that somehow before a vote is taken. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but that's something that we want to do. We would also love to allow 30 days versus 14 days for owners to review a budget packet. Again, not sure how this is going to work, because to me, a lot of this stuff is just common sense, and
I agree.
it's just something that should be acceptable.
We don't pass it and read it later.
Exactly, Nancy. Go ahead. You can go to the next one.
So, our response system for some of the things that we have addressed around here, when you think about the gate being open last year for 4 days, why? That should not have happened, and it needs to be fast tracked. It needs to be addressed. And in something like the gate, if it's stuck open, then we need security. We have to beautify our grounds. Our erosion is so bad on the townhouse side of the community. Somebody is going to get hurt, and that needs to be addressed. And we've had a couple discussions with our supporters in creative ways that we can make this place what it was.
Exactly. And we want to allow the entire pool of county vendors to know of a vendor vacancy so as to hire the best vendor at the lowest price. And we understand that this is probably not typical. Some people don't understand that there are platforms like Indeed that are major platforms. I mean, everybody hires from Indeed. Fortune 500 companies hire people from Indeed.
Well, I think the problem is that the property management company pigeonholes us into who they want.
Well, I mean, I can understand recommendations because that's their wheelhouse. However, we need to go beyond the wheelhouse.
Right.
And we need to really take a look at anybody that has the qualifications that are needed.
Yes.
Even if they come from Indeed, and they might be a small mom and pop organization. If they are licensed properly and they carry, the insurance and all of the things that we need, and they have great references, there's no reason why they cannot be hired.
I agree with that. So, and then as we move on, we have got to put some kind of fiscal acumen into our books so that we're not doing 20% rate increases and huge special assessments, because that is going to decrease our property values. We need Zoom. We have a large population, especially, when you look at the patio homes, for example, there's a large community over there who don't live here, and they have no way of knowing what's going on unless they contact us or somebody else. So we need to get into this century and allow people the opportunity to watch on Zoom. And for me, a friendly board, right now, if you've been to board meetings, some of the times the people on the board are banging on the table, telling people to be quiet. That's not how a board should work. And we need to have a more friendly board to safeguard our assets. And one thing that we've all talked about repeatedly is that we have a safer community, because I don't know if you know, there's been an uptick in crime around here lately. So in Desert Shores.
Yep.
So we need to make sure that our community stays safe.
Yes, we've dipped our toe in the water of upgrading the call box. We have that. We are available. Any question that you have that is a general question. I am on the board, but I'm not. If it's a question that has to do specifically about you and your property, obviously don't email it to that email. But if it's just something general, or you have something to say, then we want to keep in touch with you guys, and we will have newsletters that keep you up to date on a lot of things going on. So to keep the postage price down and all of that money it takes to send out, to mail out things, we really would love for you to email us your email addresses and get on with the newsletter. And we don't bombard you with all kinds of crazy stuff. It's just simply to keep you updated on what is really going on in the community. And it's from a perspective that is a true perspective, and it is not painted with rose-colored glasses. It's just the facts. It is what it is.
So you've probably seen some of our supporters. They've knocked on your door. They've come to your house. So in all honesty, we've had so much support. So calling out anybody by name is kind of not really fair because we don't want to leave anybody out. So if you see any of our supporters, and you'll know who they are, talk to them, and they will always pass along to us any thoughts that you have that you want to see improved or something that you like. And, and also I just want to say, we're also looking to try to do committees. We really need the support in that way. If we're not on the board, we still need to support the board through committees.
So if anybody has any spare time, again, we're not going to, dump you with a bunch of stuff, but we would love to form committees so that like the financial committee, the landscape committee, or any specialty that anything that you are interested in. We would love to have you.
Finance.
Yes.
Security. Anything.
Yep. That's right. And again, our people, we send our warmest thanks out to you. It was
absolutely.
It was very moving, and you know who you are.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. If you have anything to say, or if you have questions, please comment. We would love your feedback.
If you like what we're doing, please hit the subscribe button below. We would appreciate it.
See you later.